What's up, everybody? How's it going? I was gonna hop on here, do a trade recap on the day. I haven't done these in a while. I should get better about them, but um, if you want other videos, definitely drop a comment on this one and tell me what you want to see. If you like these recaps, if I don't know, you want some tips on how I trade, any like indicators I use, anything that I look for, stuff like that. I mean, I'm definitely down to do different stuff. I just don't know what you guys want. So for now, we'll stick to doing these recaps. Today was fucking wild and I missed most of it. I stepped away from the screens like right after we had this big run up and I totally missed this drop and this fucking run up. So that's fucking cool. Still made some money on the day, but could have profited a fuck ton more. But I'm going to go over kind of what our pre-market plan was and kind of how we traded the day. So let me go over the pre-market plan. So this was the plan on the day. Here's the plays. I'm going to stick to the overall trend and look for longs. Main trade I want is a long at 90-minute demand slash key level, anywhere from 11,000 to 10,925. So anywhere that this area that buyers look like they're offering support is a long, and then this also corresponds to 90-minute demand on ES starting at 38.10 to 37.90. So that was my main play. So we opened up right here at 11,077, and I was looking for longs in this area because overall we were in like a channel, right? We were moving upwards in this channel. Same with ES. And ES actually broke down right to the channel trend line, this bottom trend line, and right at this support, or not support, but demand that we were looking along, also had the 50-day moving average right in it. So I was definitely looking to play this long here. So we basically ticked it and got bought up. So we were looking for longs. We didn't quite hit the area that I was looking for, but I did see buyers step up in terms of volume. Relative volume was higher on the second candle than the first. So that's shout out to Achi for pointing that out. But I did see that, we kind of got bought back up and closed near the high of the first candle. So this is where I told the group to long. This is where I signaled my long here. I'll show you. So this was like right at 7:45. These are the 15-minute candles. So like right at 8. And so that's where I signaled to go long right here. Longs look good though. I'm long right here, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. I'm long, stop under the low. This needs to break out. So signaled long right at 8, right at the close of this candle. And then we were off to the races. So we just held. And I actually did scale out early. I scaled out and then I hit fucking exit all instead of scale. So I ended up closing my full trade before the bigger move. Um, I was looking for 38.50 on ES to act as resistance because we did have, this is kind of the start of that big drop, and we did have a really big volume node here. And so I was looking for this to reject. So I wasn't anticipating us going much higher than here. So I was looking for, a move from 38.20 to like 38.50-ish on ES. So about a 30-point move, which would correspond to about 120 points on NQ. So we got in here, ended up getting out right in this area, like 11,130. So caught that, and then we ended up pumping just way more. And so I did end up missing the second half of this leg. I'm kind of mad that I did that and closed out. I should have held for more because that's what I kind of preach is, once you're in profit, like you want to really push your winners. Like you don't want to be scared to win more, right? Like you want to be fearful when the trade's going against you. You want to be hopeful and looking for this to run when you're in profit. And so it was a pretty good trade. I mean, it hit to the T. It was signaled. Lots of people in the Discord took it, so great job. But it did miss this run up. And then because of that, I was still kind of sitting at my screens and I saw this volume spike here right at this key level and 2-hour supply. I did end up taking a short scalp right on the close of this candle to the low of this. And so I sized in decently heavy. And so that gave me like another $1,200 profit on the day. And then that's when I decided to go to the gym and leave. And then as I get to the gym, I'm seeing the market just imploding and we're just dropping. And so I barely even got a workout in. I was just watching this going, what the fuck, the entire time. And then this ripped up. This was literally the play that we were looking for from the pre-market plan as well. We were looking for this area to hold, right? What was it? 11,000 to 10,925. Literally the pre-market play right there. Boom. And we ripped. I know a few people in the Discord caught it, but yeah, that was the play of the day. Pretty much the pre-market plan's been working almost every day. We just have to wait for it and let it set up and trade it. So yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, just definitely shoot me a DM or message on Discord or YouTube or anything on Instagram. We can definitely get you set up. We have free trials of it. We're actually doing a live classroom session tomorrow at 6 Eastern. That is tomorrow, November 9th at 6 Eastern, going over Wyckoff. So that should be interesting. And then to look at these candles, I actually did change my candle look. So the bodies are all the same color, but I did the outlines and the wicks in either green, like a mint green, or red. So what this does is, at least for me, is it allows me to focus more on the structure that I see versus the candle color. So when I change it to the candle color, I feel like I end up focusing on the colors so more so instead of like the overall structure. So my first thought was to make them all the exact same color, wicks, everything. But I found it a little bit hard to tell kind of what lines up where, I guess. Because you could trade this, like, if they're all the same color, it doesn't matter, but it's kind of hard to line up, volume with the same candle color or with the color being the same. So I decided to just do outlines and wicks, and it's actually been, I think, really helpful for me. So it'll help you focus on structures more so than candle colors and not get so, scared or faked out if you're in a long trade and you see like a red candle when they're all the same. It's not as scary in my opinion. So, what do we got? We got CPI on Thursday, so that's going to be interesting. I'll probably be looking to limit order long or short on the data release, and then probably not trade the actual day if I can catch a decent move on the data coming out an hour before the market opens. So, and usually the day before CPI is really choppy. So if you look, let's see, where was it last time? So this is our last CPI right here, a big drop and then massive squeeze, right? This was the day prior. I have no interest in trading anything that looks remotely like this. This is just total shit. So, and then I think the day even before, let me go back one more. I know I'm kind of going off topic here from the recap, but this was the other CPI, I believe, the 13th, yeah. And this was the day before again. This one has a little bit more movement, but it's still pretty overall shit. So, yeah, I'll be around. I'll probably put out a pre-market plan, kind of see what the day's doing, but I'm anticipating not trading tomorrow if the conditions are not very favorable. So, yeah, what a day. I hope you guys ended green. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord, Instagram, YouTube, anything for any questions. Would love to help you guys out. And yeah, keep on printing. See you guys.